Salute, 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 man. It's DOA at the control room, man, also known as Dread Archie Jr. And let's get into it. Salute, 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 man. DOA at the control room, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the channel. And let's talk about it, man. Salute to my homie Kenney from Harlem, man. A fantastic comedian, a great host as well. There was a show tonight out in Far Rockaway, Queens. Consists of JP Justice, one of the kings of New York, Drew Frasier, and OC the bus driver. You know what I'm saying? And I was just there to work out and do a quick 5 minutes. My man OC was like, yo, D, just come outside, man. Let's stay consistent. All right, cool. Now, one thing about when you do, like, I call them hood rooms, right? It's part of the chitlin circuit. It's not a comedy club. It's a chitlin circuit. It's a hood room. Way out in Far Rockaway, man. We get to the spot. I saw one of my cousins. Salute to my man Rolly Roll. Salute. I get to the spot and read in the room. Everything is cool. I mean, it was what it was. As the show is beginning, Kenney gets on, does a fantastic job as a host. Some sort of a alarm sound kept coming on, very distracting. And we on Seagirt Boulevard. It's like a center to the left side, like way on the end, on the dead end. And people outside, it's hood. Salute to Far Rockaway, man. They always showing love. And as Kenney is hosting, trying to get the room right, trying to get the crowd ready for the comedians to go up. He's working out, doing his thing, and this alarm sound kept coming on. So Kenney was doing his routine. No need to tell his routine, but it seemed like it was probably when he was doing his routine, we thought the DJ may have put something on that was part of his routine, but that's not what was going on. It was a weird alarm sound that was loud, very distracting, and we said, we're just gonna work through it. Kenney calls me up. I get on, I'm doing my thing, but that sound was so distracting. I couldn't really. It's just one of them things where it's just not. It wasn't conducive to me, and I did about 5 minutes, which I was asked to do, and I told the crowd, I said, yo, man, this sound is distracting. This is some real hood ghetto-ish. But I did my thing, you know what I'm saying? I could have did better, of course, you know what I'm saying? So it's never a fault. I just couldn't do it. I'm like, I said, listen, man, I can't. I did a couple of jokes and got off. I was chopping up with my cousin, then who got on after that? Oh, my man OC the bus driver got on and did his thing. Like, we did our material, but that sound, that alarm sound was just, it was very distracting, right? So I go outside, chopping up with my cousin, we chopping it up, catching up on some personal stuff. By the time my man OC, salute to my man OC the bus driver, that's the homie, true veteran legend in the game. He comes outside, he's like, yo, D, some woman had like an alarm, like on her keychain or something, because when the woman had got up to use the restroom, and we're gonna get into that restroom in a minute. She got up to use the restroom, and the alarm went off. Come to find out, her man had like a tracker or something on her. She had like a tracker that was making this noise. So, and OC was upset because he felt he could have did better. Nobody bombed. It was just that we couldn't really, the first two comedians such as myself and OC couldn't really get our shit off because, whatever, the distraction of that alarm. I'm outside, I'm not knowing any of this. So by the time JP Justice, aka Jameek, got on, Jameek did his thing. Salute to JP Justice, man. He's been doing his thing for a very, very, very long time. Very articulate artist, articulate man, very great teacher in the game, and he can work through anything. He got on and destroyed the room. Drew Frasier was the headliner. So I didn't see Drew Frasier in a long time. So I told C, let's fall back. I wanted to watch Drew, and Drew smashed it as always. So Drew, I didn't watch any of this. This is what OC's telling me. Drew took the lady's alarm or whatever, that tracker, which I don't understand why her man got a tracker on her, and put it under a pillow or something, and you couldn't hear the noise no more. I wish we would have found out earlier. We could have really did our thing. But other than that, it was a great show. What I loved about going outside is when you're doing stand-up comedy, especially at comedy clubs, it's a different situation as opposed to hood rooms. I started out doing hood rooms, especially in Brooklyn. Salute to Brooklyn, because they gave me my mojo. I got my mojo, meaning like I stepped my game up back in the days when Brooklyn Mike had a room out in Franklin Avenue out in Brooklyn, right off Atlantic. And that's what I learned, how to really do a lot of hood rooms, because if you can make your own people laugh, especially that's coming from like the gutter, you can make anybody laugh. So I wanted to hit some hood rooms, and that's what I want to start doing, just to get more of my rust off, because I can hit any comedy club more or less that's ready for stand-up. When you hitting these rooms, you got to hit them with the gutter within less than, like, I will give you 3 to 5 seconds. You got to hit them with some jokes. So that's what I did. But salute to Kenney Wu. He turned out to be a great host. It's good to see my comrades and my brothers out there getting busy. So I'm going to be staying consistent, just keeping you tuned on my journey of comedy, man, because it's been a long time since I've been hitting the stages consistently. Because I can hit a stage maybe once every 3 months, which is cool, but it's not really good for a comedian that want to really get back on his A game and want to be more consistent and get back into that zone. I'm trying to get back into that zone. And one thing about when you stop doing stand-up comedy for a while, you still have basic jokes that you can have, like maybe a 10, 15, maybe a 20-minute set that you can remember. But I got like an hour's worth of material, and sometimes you forget your material. So it's very, very important for all the young comedians that's in the game. When you get back into the game, sometimes you forget some of your jokes, especially if they want you to do about 30 minutes, you gotta really hit these stages and get busy so you can get more of that rust off. You know what I'm saying? So it was a cool experience for me tonight. I felt like a new jacket. It was all good and love being in the gutter. But what I loved about it the most was watching my man Drew Frasier. I heard JP Justice when I was outside, but I got a chance to watch my man Drew Frasier, which is a real cool brother, one of the New York Kings of comedy, a true veteran that got on and smashed and did his thing. Alright, so I want to give a special shout out to my former manager and great friend Cameron Williams, who's been really guiding me throughout the process of my journey as me being a beatboxer and tapping into the game of comedy back in the mid-90s. So I want to say salute to Ken for riding with me throughout this journey. Salute to my man Baba Feeney, my man Miles Green, who gave me my name DOA. And DOA stands for Dread Odessa Archie, so it's no gimmick. That's really my name. So I had a great time tonight, man, out in Far Rockaway, man. So I'm looking forward to doing some more gutter rooms and hitting some more clubs and hitting some mainstream clubs too. And salute to comedy in Harlem. Make sure you go out and support comedy in Harlem, out in Harlem or St. Nick. It's a very great, well establishment that gives a lot of comedians that want to come up, as well as seasoned comedians, to have a home and showcase their talent, man. So salute to comedy in Harlem, man. So just wanted to chop it up with y'all and just share my journey with y'all and whatnot. Happy holidays to everyone. We're about to tap into like going towards Christmas and the New Year. DOA at the control room. And I want to say salute to everyone that's been showing me a lot of love. Please like, subscribe, and share the channel. All right, it's very important. All right, I'm going to be getting my computer soon, so I can tap in more into the YouTube studio, so I can, get more of a broadened audience and whatnot. So man, I'm about to get my little sip on some wine. I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. I want to say peace and blessings, man. It's the control room, it's the movement, and I'm out. Salute.